Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining our presentation here at ICIS. My name is Christina Hupy, and I'm a manager of education programs here at GitLab. I'm also a former professor in geographic information systems. Today, I'll be talking about how DevOps is transforming scientific research. First, let's talk a little bit about DevOps. The software development lifecycle has been evolving over the last decade from waterfall methods where individuals work in silos and only release software once a year, to agile methods where teams work in sprints and maybe release software every quarter, to DevOps methodologies where teams are collaborating efficiently and releasing software much faster. DevOps is the set of practices that combine software development, security, and operations together in a seamless workflow. It's also a set of cultural practices and tools that increase an organization's ability to deliver applications and services at a higher velocity. GitLab is the first DevOps platform where all of these functions and tools are available in one single platform, a single data model, with simple security and transparency. Let's take a closer look at this. We can break the DevOps lifecycle into several stages. First, we start with a problem. We plan how we're going to solve that problem. Then we build code that adds additional functionality to our software to solve the problem. In this create stage, we use a source control management to store our code. And then we have Git, which is our version control system that allows us to track changes to the software. Then we can move to the verify, package, and release stages, where continuous integration and continuous development tools, also known as CI/CD, can run tests on our software, check for security, and get the software ready to be deployed. We can configure it, monitor it, and then we have our solution running in our users' hands. With DevOps, all of these phases are happening concurrently, which allows us to move through the cycle much faster. Let's see how this works in practice. We have a product manager who has an idea for a feature. They create an issue, scope the feature, assign it to a developer. The developer then goes to the main branch, creates their own branch in a merge request, commits their changes to add the feature. A CI/CD pipeline checks the security. Then we can review the application, have peer review and discussion. The changes can be approved, merged back into the master. We have CD pipelines that check and configure our infrastructure and deploy the app. We can then monitor the app and start the process all over again. Let's take a look at how the DevOps process translates to the scientific method. In the scientific method, we start with a problem or a question, and then we hypothesize about that question. We plan how we're going to collect data to answer our hypothesis and our questions. We collect the data, we analyze it, we author it, and then we move through the publication process. Just imagine if this were to happen in a single platform with a single data model that was simple and secure and transparent. The idea here is to shift to a new scientific research paradigm. Currently, most scientists are conducting sequential science. The shift of the scientific method to a DevOps process is concurrent science, transparent and collaborative communities with visible, efficient, and verifiable science. Let's take a closer look how this works. We use the plan stage to outline our research in issues, tasks, and milestones. We then store data files, analysis scripts, and documents in a central code repository where version control can manage the changes. We then use automatic configuration such as CI/CD and an execution environment in Docker containers to help keep all of our results and analysis verifiable and reproducible. We then use review and publishing tools to peer review all changes to our data analysis papers. We can also make all the results open and accessible and iterate on our publications. The shift is already happening. Here are a few examples of some of GitLab's customers that are using DevOps for their scientific research process. I encourage you to visit our website to learn more about these examples. Thank you for listening today. Please stop by our GitLab booth and say hello, as well as connect with us on LinkedIn and Twitter.